Today we're looking at the 14 most overpowered catches in Pokemon Legends ZA, starting with Floette. Now that probably sounds crazy, but you can actually evolve Floette at the very start of the game to get a Florges. So this Floette is caught between Blizz Sector 4 and 6 on this rooftop you see on screen right now, and you can get this as soon as you start Emma's quests at rank Y. This thing's gonna be coming at level 20 when the rest of your team is probably 10, which there are a lot of Pokemon in this game that kind of do the same thing. Now this Floette itself also doesn't look that strong until you look at its moves to realize that alongside Razor Leaf, it actually gets the 95 stab Moonblast as a tutor move. But then it of course doesn't stop here, as you can instantly get Florges. This is like within 1 minute of catching this thing. Basically, you just want to roll off the rooftop. We'll be playing this sped up, but you run and go up this other building. You go over to the other side of it, over the bridge, and then jump down into this little mini courtyard, and you'll find the shiny stone to just instantly evolve this thing. And it's finds like this that have been one of my favorite aspects of the game so far. It's just been really satisfying to get these crazy overpowered catches. But what's really nice with Florges specifically is that because this thing has like 550 base stats, it's actually good through the end of the game with O to Mega. We tested it all the way through to D rank before we moved on to just get other gameplay clips. And like, man, it's just a good Pokemon. And then obviously at the start of the game, you know, moonblasting everything with the Florges is pretty easy. Now, similar vibes to this, we also have the early Hawlucha. There's actually 2 different locations that you can find this guy. It's also caught just as you start the Emma quest, and it's coming between levels 24 and 26. So not quite as strong as a Florges, but 5-ish levels higher probably makes up for that. It's got super strong moves, just kind of smacks down the entire game, and then goes on to get its Mega Stone, which is just in the second round of Rogue Mega fights. But interestingly, we've also been noticing that sometimes this is an alpha spawning at level 35, and this would be most optimal above rank X. Now for this video, we're gonna sort of progress through every stage of the game, but there are a lot of really good early Pokemon. And the next one that we have is a level 28 to 29 Dratini. This thing can be found above Restaurant Lana, and it's of course usable at rank X with a cap of 30, which is almost certainly going to be your highest level Pokemon. And then it only needs a few candies to evolve straight into Dragonair. Now, we were actually quite surprised to see how strong this thing was, because, you know, I've in the past obviously talked how Dragonair is not really that good of a Pokemon, and, you know, it's only good once you get to Dragonite. I think the thing is that because it's coming at such a high level, it's got the gap in stats to hold up basically till you get to Dragonite. Unfortunately, Mega Dragonite is a long wait, but of course the point remains that this thing is an overpowered catch. Now guys, I think a Pokemon that's going to be a big contender for top 10 overall playthrough Pokemon is actually Bellsprout. You'll find an alpha Bellsprout at level 25 in Wild Zone 5, and this can be insta-evolved into Victory Bell using a Leaf Stone from the Stone Emporium. This thing actually is one of the strongest Pokemon in the early game, especially because it comes with Toxic. You just toxic stuff, and because you're a Victory Bell, you kill everything. But if you're already deep into your run where level 25 isn't worth it, there's a Weepin Bell you can get in Zone 13, which comes like level 46 to 47. So that's just instant Victory Bell, and you're already gonna have the Mega Stone, which is just instant Mega Victory Bell. This thing is coming at such a higher level, and because alpha Pokemon all have like, I think it's 3 perfect IVs, it's so good. It's just such a consistent catch for that point in the game, especially with Energy Ball, but then it's also got like Power Whip, Giga Drain for healing, Poison against fairies. It's just so stupid. And similarly, you can do the exact same thing for Gallade. You can get an Alpha Ralts around level 23, which you can find on the current location being shown on the screen, that you can catch at the very start of the game. You can then find the Dawnstone located on screen as well, and boom, another fully evolved Stone evolution right at the start of the game. Another classic early one is the Alpha Houndoom. This thing is around level 33 in Zone 6, so you'll need rank W for it to obey. So despite being catchable before that, you're definitely better off waiting until then. Now, Houndoom is insane already, and having a level gap is bonkers. You also get its Mega Stone as soon as you hit rank F. So just yet another fairly early game Pokemon that is broken. You've also got the level 37 to 38 Pidgeot found in Rouge Sector 4 near the Looker Bureau. Now you do need rank V for this thing, but what's really nice about it is that you're so close to unlocking Mega Stones, and it is in the first batch. Plus it's also one of the cheapest stones. So you can basically catch this thing, do your V rank fight, and then instantly get its Mega. It'll also be your highest leveled Pokemon. Now Mega Pidgeot is not the best. It holds up well. There are Pokemon into the later game that outclass it, but for this point in the game, I've actually been really impressed with the guy. And I don't know, maybe I've got some Kanto nostalgia coming back for it, but I've actually just had like a really fun time running this thing and just getting to see like Mega Pidgeot out in the world. I don't know, man. It's impressed me. Now, Goomy is normally a rare Pokemon because it can only be found during rain, but when it is raining, they can be found near moving water. And some locations have a chance to be alpha. We'll show some on screen, but there's a whole bunch of places for this one to spawn. Now, this thing is found at level 37 just after reaching rank W, but what is so dumb is you can get this as an alpha up to 49, which is one level off Goodra. And since it's found during the rain, well, yeah. Now, while possible to catch this super early, it's gonna be insanely unlikely. If you're gonna attempt to catch this, you should wait till you're rank V, as that would give you a 10% catch rate with an Ultra Ball, or 7% if you have no plushes. But either way, if you can manage to catch and find this thing, very, very broken. Now, Manectric becomes available when you hit rank F, and you can immediately purchase its Megastone. This Alpha Manectric can be found at level 40 from Zone 9, meaning it gets Charge and Thunderbolt right off the bat. We'll be honest that we found this thing to be a bit of a one-trick pony where kinda just has really good electric damage. Also very frail, so you're really counting on it to get a lot of one-shots. But because this has such a level advantage, this actually happens more often than you would think. Now, very similar to this, we have Alpha Sharpedo. This comes at level 42 from Zone 10. You get access to its Megastone immediately when you hit rank F. So like Manectric in general, it's very frail and very strong, but once again, the level gap that this thing has makes it so strong that it can mostly one-shot things and not worry about the frailty. For the time being, if you don't have a Feraligatr, this thing is actually a pretty good replacement. At the same time though, you know, it's another dark type. Waters are also fairly common, so it's overpowered in the moment, but it falls off as your team slowly catches up to it. Now you can catch Slowbro at level 42 from Zone 11 once you hit rank E. Given its Megastone comes required for the story during rank F, you really can't go wrong with this, as the story seems to be going really solid level. And also, like, with the new battle mechanics, I'm just finding that like extremely slow Pokemon that have kind of min-max stuff aren't really hurting from that low speed. It also comes with Psychic, Zen Headbutt, Surf, and Ice Beam, which is phenomenal. Also, right after this, you've got a Mega Chandelure fight, followed by a Fighting Person, followed by a Poison type, so it matches up really well here. Now, next up, we have a Pokemon that people have been saying might be the best pickup in the game, and it is Excadrill. Once we've had more time to sit in the game, we're going to do a sort of our official playthrough ranked top 10. Now, Mega Excadrill is good for all the reasons that regular Excadrill is good and more, but this comes at perfectly the right time to deal with Mega Ampharos and Mawile, and then Corbo with Poison. Also super effective against every member of Jacynth's team, on top of once again having a level lead over your team. Now, one of the biggest disappointments in this game has been that there's no link cable item to evolve trade evolution Pokemon. Now, fortunately for us Gengar fans, they actually did put in Gengar as part of a story within the D rank missions. This quest feels so much like that anime episode where all three of them are just like fooling around, but you can come in here and pick up a level 42 Gengar that just then has instant access to its Megastone. It doesn't have legendary levels, and we've actually found it to be a little bit on the frail side. Trade Pokemon are just such a frustrating thing, and the fact that you can get this alone was really exciting for us, so we wanted to just still make mention of it. The game also has access to Salamence, so as soon as you reach rank B, you can find this thing in Zone 18. Basically just chilling all by itself. It's like protecting a Bagon. This guy's gonna be like 5 to 12 levels higher than your team, and it is unsurprisingly quite good. We found that it is one of the few alpha Pokemon left at this point in the game where you're not reliant on its mega form for it to be good. Now, yes, it then has a mega form to get even better, and you can also get it right away. But I've really enjoyed playing my games where I'm like running some Pokemon and then swapping them out and finding something new and getting to experience a lot of stuff. But this was one of, if not the best, just like super late game pickups. Overall, I just love when Pokemon games add in sort of niche, super strong possible catches, and it's just been really fun to find these guys all the way throughout the game. And this was just a really exciting topic for us that we wanted to get out right away. Hope you guys have been enjoying this. If you are, please subscribe to the channel if you're new, and we'll see you later.